Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 9 p.m. English news edition brought to you live from RTD channel. Headlines of tonight's are: the authorities officially launched today the National Online Business Registration Platform, marking a major step forward in administrative modernization and the improvement of the business environment. In the world news, a landslide in Indonesia has claimed the lives of at least 10 people, with several other reported missing, according to the reports. Those were the top two reasons. Welcome back in our newsroom. We begin tonight news with the launch of Forum for online business creation platform. Under the high patronage of Prime Minister Abdul Qadir Kamil Mohammed, the State Secretary in charge of investment, Safia Ali Gadili, and the private sector organized this morning in Ayla Grand Hotel at the launch of Forum for the online business creation platform. Let's not forget that this milestone event represents a major step forward in modernizing the business environment, making company registration simpler, faster, and more transparent through a fully digital solutions. The new platform aims to encourage entrepreneurship, enhance the country's attractiveness, and support the growth of the private sector. The forum brought together government officials, a representative from public and private institutions, technical partners, and economic stakeholders, reflecting a shared commitment to digitalizing public services and improving the investment climate. Through this initiative, the State Secretariat in charge of investment and the private sector reaffirms its determination to support project creators and foster a dynamic, inclusive, and competitive entrepreneurial ecosystem. The Secretary of State for Investment took the floor to welcome the launch of the National Online Business Creation Platform, emphasizing that it represents a major step in modernizing and simplifying Djibouti's business environment. She noted that this initiative is part of the government broader reform to promote entrepreneurship. Taking the floor, the director of ANPI, Mahdi Dara, did not fail to highlight the launch of the National Online Business Creation Platform as a landmark step in modernizing Djibouti's investment environment. He did not fail to emphasize that the platform will simplify business registration, accelerate entrepreneurship, and attract both local and foreign investment. According to the Director General of AMPI, this initiative demonstrates the government's commitment to creating a digital, efficient, and investor-friendly administration while strengthening the private sector and promoting sustainable economic growth. For her part, the Secretary of State for Investment, Safia Mohammed Gadile, welcomed the launch of the National Online Business Creation Platform. Let's listen to the Minister.
La République de Djibouti a érigé.
Through this digital platform, the government is taking a strong and concrete step in favor of investment promotion and private sector development. Our ambition is to make business creation a simple, fast, and secure process in line with the international standards. This initiative is part of the vision of the head of state aimed at strengthening the country's attractiveness, but also supporting innovation and offering new opportunities to young people and project leaders.
In turn, the Prime Minister Abdul Qadir Kamil Mohammed expressed his great satisfaction at launching the National Online Business Creation Platform, calling it a historic step in modernizing Djibouti's administration and empowering the country's entrepreneurial potential. We now listen to the Prime Minister's remarks.
Cette journée, qui marque une nouvelle étape dans la modernisation de notre administration,
In his speech, the Prime Minister Abdul Qadir Kamal Mohammed emphasized the digitalization of public service and said it is a key lever for improving the business climate and strengthening investor confidence. The launch of this online business creation platform illustrates the government's commitment to building a modern, efficient administration focused on the need of the citizens and economic operators. We will continue, said the Prime Minister, to support all initiatives aimed at encouraging entrepreneurship, stimulating private investment, and accompanying the economic transformation of our country.
Let's turn now to the award ceremony, which honors the outstanding project and investors in Djibouti. At the conclusion of the official ceremony, several companies and groups were recognized for their exemplary contributions to national economic development and the promotion of investment. The awards were presented as follows. Gadile Resort Hotel was named Best Investor in the regions. Water Zamzam and Habon Construction Group were honored as the best female investors. TO1 Network won the Most Innovative Investment Project Awards. Additionally, the awards for Best Investment Project in terms of sectoral diversification went to the groups Nile and Bin Hormal, Al Gamil, and Wabiri. The prize for a best investment project in terms of investment flow was awarded to Salam Djibouti Chemical and Twin Gulf. Finally, Golden Africa Djibouti was recognized as the best job creation investment. Let's talk economy now. Djibouti government signs a letter of intent with China, a green industry consortium for a green industrial park project. The government of the Republic of Djibouti signed today a letter of intent with the China Green Industry Consortium regarding the Green Industrial Park project in the port area. The signing ceremony was represented by the Minister of Economy and Finance in charge of industry, Ilyas Musa Dawali, and attended by the Secretary General of the Presidency of the Republic and the legal advisor to the Presidency. The letter of intent established a framework for cooperation to guide the technical and commercial preparatory work for a potential implementation of this project.
Today is our great privilege and pleasure for us to sign this cooperation agreement. We would like to sincerely thank the government of Djibouti, especially His Excellency, the President, Your Excellency, the Minister of Economic and Finance in charge of industry, and all the ministries and departments involved, office from the President, for your strong support and trust you have extended throughout this process. Forward, we will move full speed ahead with preparation and strive to commence the construction of this cooperative industrial park at the earliest possible date. We aim to deliver tangible outcomes with efficiency that fulfill the trust and expectations of government of Djibouti and people.
And for the occasion, the Minister of Economy in charge of and Finances in charge of Industry, Ilyas Musa Dawale, highlighted that the signing of the letter of intent marks a significant step toward advancing Djibouti's vision for a green industrial project. He noted that the initiative aimed to create economic value, generate employment opportunities, and stimulate sustainable industrial development, emphasizing a structured and pragmatic approach guided by national law and solid feasibility studies. He also highlighted that the project represented a key component of Djibouti's long-term economic strategy aimed at fostering sustainable development, attracting investment, and positioning the country as a regional hub for green industries. Moving on to Dakhil region now, as part of the operational rollout of the Last Mile project, the Minister of Health, Dr. Ahmed Robli Abdillah, visited the Dakhil region this morning. Upon his arrival at the prefecture, he was warmly welcomed by the prefect of the region, Hassan Abdi Robli, accompanied by the chief medical officer of the health region, Jama Musa Waisa. For this major mission, the minister was accompanied by a delegation of senior health officials, including Dr. Hassan Abdurrahman, Director General for the Central Purchasing Agency for Medicines and Essential Equipment, known as the CAMP, Dr. Umar Mahmoud Ismail, Director General of the CHUD, Mr. Abdul Qadir Mohammed Garat, Senior Advisor to the Minister Ali Khairi, and the Director of the Health Regions. Launched in 2025 by CAM, the Last Mile project aims to ensure a regular and secure quarterly supply of medicines, equipment, and medical materials from medical hospital center. And now the Minister of Health launches cataract surgery campaign in Dakhil region following the official handed over of medicines and medical equipment to health facilities in the region. The Minister of Health, Dr. Ahmed Robli Abdullah, accompanied by the prefect of Dakhil region, visited the Dakhil Medical Hospital Center to oversee the launch of the cataract surgery campaign, which began earlier this morning. Led by the Ministry of Health through the National Blindness Control Program, this mobile mission is part of a comprehensive public health strategy. After a successful first phase in Al Sibih region, the campaign will travel through the countries of 5 inter-regions according to a carefully planned schedule under the guidance of Dr. Waiso, ophthalmologist at the Djibouti CHUD, and PNLC coordinator. A team of 2 Djiboutian specialists is conducting the surgeries. During his visit, the minister engaged extensively with both medical teams and patients who travel from the region, from the regional capital and surrounding localities. In total, more than 150 patients in the region will have their vision restored during this session. Beneficiaries were pre-selected by ophthalmology technicians assigned across the various regions. Through this initiative, the Ministry of Health reaffirms its commitment to decentralizing specialized care and actively combating preventable causes of blindness across the whole region. And as part of his participation in the event, the Minister of Health, Dr. Ahmed Robli Abdullah, announced that a medical caravan dedicated to cataract surgery will be launched in the region to take place over a period of 4 days. He explained that this initiative was a continuation of a similar operation recently conducted in Al Sibih region and will gradually be extended to all regions of the country. The minister also indicated that as part of this mission, medicines had been provided to hospitals and health centers in the Dakhil region, covering both the regional capital and surrounding localities such as Mulud, Asaila, Yubuki, and Kentali. Moving on now to other story, Sovereign Carbon Agency launches first electric ship to combat marine pollution. This morning, the Sovereign Carbon Agency, in collaboration with the Ministry of Environment and Sustainable Development and the Port Authorities, inaugurated the first electric vessel known as Nadif 1, dedicated to combating marine pollution. This milestone reflects the country's strong commitment to protecting the marine environment and promoting sustainable development. The ceremony was attended by the Minister of Environment and Sustainable Development, Mohammed Abdul Qadir Musa Hilem, the President of the Port and Free Zones Authority, Abu Bakr Omar Hadi, representative of the Sovereign Carbon Agency, and other distinguished guests. The vessel's mission is to ensure the cleaning of the port area and the national coastline. It also plays a critical role in collecting marine waste, filtering hydrocarbons, and processing associated residues to sustainably preserve marine ecosystem. Taking the floor, the commander of the port of Djibouti, Mohammed Musa Abrar, expressed his satisfaction with the acquisition of the vessel, highlighting its contribution to the fight against marine pollution. He emphasized that Nadif number 1 represents a significant step forward in safeguarding the port and coastal areas, enhancing the effectiveness of environmental management, and supporting the authorities' broader effort to preserve marine ecosystems. He also noted that the deployment of this electric ship reflects a long-term commitment to sustainable development and responsible a step forward of Djibouti's maritime resources. For his part, the Minister of Environment and Sustainable Development, Mohamed Abdulqadir Musa Hilam, highlighted that the vessel's mission is to ensure the cleaning of the port and national coastlines. He stressed that it also plays a crucial role in collecting marine waste, filtering hydrocarbons, and processing associated residues in order to sustainably preserve marine ecosystems. The minister further noted that the deployment of Nadif number 1 reflects the authorities' determination to protect the maritime environment, strengthen environmental security, and comply with both national and international sustainable development commitment. The minister emphasized that this initiative also serves to raise awareness among stakeholders about the importance of combating marine pollution and promoting responsible management of marine resources. Still with the national news, the United States and Djibouti reaffirmed security partnership at annual bilateral country action plan meeting. Senior officials from the United States and Djibouti convened for the annual bilateral country action plan meeting, reaffirming the enduring security partnership between the two nations. U.S. Ambassador Cynthia Kresh, Brigadier General Matthew Brown, Commander of Combined Joint Task Force Horn of Africa, and senior Djiboutian military officials opened the session, emphasizing the importance of a joint effort to address regional challenges and strengthen defense cooperation. The Big Cape meeting highlighted the tangible outcomes from years of collaboration, including the construction of the Mariama Training Center and the Galile border post, the delivery of patrol boats to the Djiboutian Navy, and the provision of the two Cessna C-208B aircraft in 2025.
The United States and Djibouti. And I have no doubt the discussions this week will support our republic's mutual security interests. To best do this, the bilateral plan that comes from this meeting must be a product of our detailed collaboration and a clear and actionable framework for our common work ahead. Indeed, the results of our collaboration this week must not be just another document. Rather, we must produce a practical roadmap that gets our teams working side by side and focused on what matters most: security and stability. And in this security environment, the challenges we face are complex, and they are cross-border and they are regional, as Colonel Ibrahim already pointed out. From the security of Djibouti's territorial waters and illegal fishing and illicit trafficking in neighboring waterways to the danger of terrorist groups throughout the region, the challenges are manifest.
In his remarks, Colonel Ibrahim Zakaria Sheikh, Director of Relations at the Djiboutian Armed Forces, outlined Djibouti's perspectives and priorities within the framework of the bilateral action plan. He emphasized the importance of continuously strengthening military cooperation with the United States to ensure a secure and prosperous future for both nations, Djibouti and the region. He also highlighted that sustained collaboration, strategic planning, and joint initiatives are important for addressing regional security challenges and consolidating the partnership between the two countries. Finally, he reaffirmed Djibouti's commitment to working closely with the United States to promote stability, resilience, and shared development objectives in the Horn of Africa. For her part, the U.S. ambassador to Djibouti, Cynthia Kresh, shared the United States' vision of the strategic partnership with Djibouti, emphasizing her country's commitment to supporting security, stability, and sustainable development in the Horn of Africa. She highlighted that the partnership is founded on mutual trust, coordinated planning, and a long-term shared interest in regional peace and prosperity, reaffirming that the United States remains dedicated to working closely with Djibouti to achieve these goals. She further noted that ongoing collaboration from joint training programs to infrastructure development demonstrate the tangible benefits of this partnership for both nations. Finally, she underlined that the United States look forward to continuing this close cooperation, ensuring a secure, stable, and prosperous future for the Horn of Africa. Commerce now, as part of the national campaign to promote compliance with the commercial standards, the Directorate of Domestic Commerce, in collaboration with the Djiboutian Agency for Standards and Quality, known as ADN, conducted a large-scale inspection of major service stations in the capital on Sunday yesterday. This initiative reflects the authorities' commitment to ensuring transparency and fairness in commercial transactions while strengthening consumer confidence, the quality of products and services available on the local market. The operation was led by Mohamed Abakari, head of the Metrology Department, and specifically targeted stations operated by the National Oil Company, NOC, Rubis, and UCIG. Teams carry out meticulous inspections of measuring instruments to verify compliance and detect any anomalies that could affect transaction accuracy. The primary objective was to prevent unfair commercial practices, ensure precise and reliable measurements, and raise awareness among operators about the importance of accuracy in their business activities. Beyond technical inspections, the initiative included a strong awareness and information component. The Association for the Promotion of Physical Education and School Sport, APEPS, in collaboration with the Ministry of National Education and Vocational Training and the Djiboutian Athletics Federations, launched on last Saturday at CEM Fukuzawa and across all regions the second phase of a talent detection for the 800-meter and 1,100-meter track events. Over 3,000 students from Djibouti City and the region participated in the event. The determination of the young athletes energized the tracks, creating a lively and friendly atmosphere. This detection phase is part of a national process aimed at identifying and selecting the best athletes in preparation for the national athletics federations. The ultimate goal is to put in place athletics school and train the selected athletes for the African School Games and the International School Sport Federation competitions planned for the 2026 and 2027. Moving on now to the world news. In Indonesia, rescue and search operations continue following a landslide that has claimed the lives of at least 10 people. Gasir Ali tells us more.
A landslide in Indonesia has claimed the lives of at least 10 people while several others remain missing. Emergency teams are working to reach the affected areas to assist residents and evacuate those impacted. This disaster is part of the recurring natural hazards faced by Indonesia, a country frequently affected by landslides and seasonal flooding due to its geographic.
Israel has issued its large confiscation order of a site in the West Bank since 1967, seizing approximately 1.8 square kilometers in the Sebestia region in the north of the territory. Again with Gassira.
He has issued the largest order since 1967 to confiscate an archaeological site in the occupied West Bank. The Israeli Ministry of Antiquities justified the decision by stating that the area holds significant Jewish heritage and announced plan to transform it into a national park, describing the move as a correction of a historical injustice. On the Palestinian side, the decision has been strongly rejected. Local authorities and affected land owners emphasize that the confiscated land is privately owned by Palestinian property and view the measure as a future step toward Israel's fact annexation of the West Bank.
So that's it for the news. Thanks for being with us and stay tuned for more program on RTD channel.